What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com weekend previews. I'm here to preview the Stymie coming at you from Aqueduct. Race number 8 on Saturday, $125,000 on the line here. And you got to start out with the rejuvenated Repo Rocks, 3 for 3 since joining the Jamie Ness barn, including 111 buyer winning the Grade 3 toboggan. Now, Repo Rocks is an interesting one. Started out in the Bill Mott barn, had a ton of hype around it, switched barns a bunch of times, and now it seems as a 5-year-old finally finding his feet. This is a tough one because we've never seen anything like this from Repo Rocks. These last 3 races, 96, 97, 111 buyer, all 3 of his career best buyers since we joined the Ness barns. You got to respect that. But horses never won at a mile, which is today's distance. I also think this field is significantly tougher than what we've seen before from Repo Rocks. So tough spot to back Repo Rocks at 6-5 and probably going to be bet off the board for that. Let's talk about a couple more in here. We'll start out with the 6-horse Miles D coming in for the Chad Brown barn. A horse that just had trouble staying on the track. Ran once as a 2-year-old, came back middle of the 3-year-old season, didn't debut and break his maiden until June 10th of that 3-year-old season, but did go on to compete in the Travers, ran 3rd there after running 2nd in the Curlin. Only saw this horse once as a 4-year-old. Came back as a 5-year-old on January 28th in the Grade 3 Fred Hooper and did not run a step as the favorite. Now shipping up to a track where he has seen success before. I think Miles D is awfully interesting here, assuming we do get that 3-1 price, which I think is very, very important there. Let's talk a little about the 2-horse, Far More Power coming in here from Parks for Lewis Linder. Haddock follows the horse in. He's ridden this horse every single time of his career. And this one's interesting to me because this is a 5-year-old that just seems to keep getting better. Ran well at the end of that 4-year-old season, took a little time off after a disappointing race in October at Parks, comes back, runs very well on January 30th of this year, and now here we are jumping up into a stakes race here for the second start of the 5-year-old career. I think Far More Power is going to be overlooked in the betting board, 9-2 on the morning line, one that I'm definitely interested in. Finally, let's talk about Tough Tickets, the 5-horse, also coming in from Parks here. Last 2 races faced Riding with Biden, who just loves that Parks course. Very tough to pass, very tough to beat there. Thought Tough Tickets ran well in both of those races and likely is your pace here. So I think Tough Tickets at least is worth a little bit of a look at a 12-1 morning line price. For my top pick here, look, I can't swallow Repo Rocks at 6-5. I just can't. I realize this has been revelatory since we've got into the Jamie Ness barn, but for me, the price is just way too short. So I'm going to go to the 6 Miles D. However, demand that 3-1 price. It's important that we're able to get some value on Miles D here. I don't want to be taking 2-1, 8-5 on Miles D. And if so, let's go to the 2-horse Far More Power, who I think is going to get overlooked in this spot. I think you're going to get 5 or 6-1 on a horse that has a very legit shot of taking this one down. So my top pick, I'll go Miles D. However, make sure you're getting over 3-1 if you're going to bet. My second pick, I'm going to go to the 2-horse Far More Power. And for third, I was between the one who we didn't really talk about here, Bourbonic, coming out of the Todd Pletcher barn, and the 5-horse Tough Tickets. I'm going to go with Bourbonic, who I think is going to catch a pace collapse here, be able to run up, and we're going to hope that the mile gets to Repo Rocks and he runs off the board. Thank you very much for checking out this preview of the Stymie coming at you from Aqueduct on Saturday, the 8th race on that card. Make sure you're checking out RacingDudes.com for all of the previews of this week's upcoming stakes, and make sure you're checking out Dudes Who Bet Daily every Wednesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern for all the best bets around the sports and horse racing world. We'll see you at the track.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.